Hey, what's up, party people? It's John here at that 70s Card Show, Basement Tapes 231. It's right there on my screen in front of me, not in front of you. But let's talk about the 1971-72 O-Pee-Chee slash backslash tops booklets conflagration. So this is the booklets, kind of like what we saw in 1970 with the baseball players. Kind of what we saw in 69 with the tops stamps and all that fun stuff. This is the same sort of setup, same kind of paper stock, but a little bit more vibrant. I have, what do I have? I have 10 of these, according to Beckett. According to my collection, uh, let's go to Beckett O-Pee-Chee, and it will tell us that there's 24 of these total. Average value is $6.88, $165 total. $50 to $125 for a set of these. This set consisted of 24 colorful comic books, 8 pages in format, each measuring 2.5 by 3.5 inches. The booklets were included as an insert with the regular issue of the same year and gave a mini biography of the player. These booklets were also put out by Topps and were printed in the United States. Yay! They could be found in either French or English language versions. The booklets were numbered on the fronts with a complete set checklist on the backs. The prices below are valid as well for the 1971-72 Topps version of these booklets, although the English version is probably a little easier to find. So let's look at the top 24 here, and then we will narrow that down to the top 3 according to Beckett O-Pee-Chee. It says Bobby Orr, Ken Dryden, and Gordie Howe. I think I nailed all those names, as difficult as they may have seemed on paper. I think I did all right. TCDB tells us about these 1971-72 Topps booklets that issued one per pack. Different red inks were used during printing, resulting in red and pink variations of each booklet. So we have double the cards for a master set. You're going to need 48 of these books to complete that stuff. It's the Bruins, the Sabres, the Golden Seals, the Blackhawks, the Red Wings, the Kings, the North Stars, the Canadiens, Rangers, Flyers, Penguins, Blues, Maple Leafs, and Canucks represented here. 28 Hall of Famers. Of course, it's really 14 because we doubled up on the variations. Hull, Esposito, Phil, Jacques Plant, Richard, Giacomin, Perot, Clarkey, Del Vecchio, Esposito, Tony, Keon, Dryden, Gilbert, Howe, and Bobby Orr are represented. No rookies. These are inserts. Comments. No comments here. Get your comments out of here, says the 71-72 Topps booklets. Let's look at the gallery, shall we? Bobby Hole leads us off there. Again, you can see the pink ink and the red ink. What that really probably means is they were running low on truly red ink. And, well, I guess their magentas and their yellows weren't kind of mixed properly because there's plenty of yellow and plenty of magenta, but somewhere the formula was crossed. So Bobby Hole, then we have Phil Esposito, then we have Dale Talon. You can see him. He's all pinked up there. Jacques Plant. He's got the pink and the green and the red and the green there. Roger Crozier. I say Crozier, but what do I know? Henri Richard. Ed Giacomin. Gilbert Perel. Greg Polis. Bobby Clark. He's got all his teeth there. Let's go up here. Danny Grant is in the house. He is with the Minnesota North Stars. Alex Del Vecchio, of course. Tony Esposito with the Chicago Blackhawks. Gary Unger with the Blues. Frank St. Marseille with the Blues as well. He's got the Blues. Dave Keon is with the Maple Leafs. He's a Hall of Famer. Did not know that. Ken Dryden, of course, with the Canadiens. Rod Gilbert with the New York Rangers. Juha Whiting was with the LA Kings. He is looking old there, buddy. Orland Kortenbach. I have that one, that's for sure. Jude Druin. Gary Smith. Gordie Howe with the Red Wings. Looks a lot like his 71, 72 Topps card. And Bobby Orr with the Boston Bruins. Sorry for the delay there. I was having to read every other one due to the variations. So that's your 71, 72 Topps and O-Pee-Chee or O-Pee-Chee/Topps booklets. 24 of them in theory, but 48 of them in reality, thanks to a little shenanigans with the ink men in the ink room just off to the left of the printing presses. So thanks to that, Spaceman Tapes number 231. And I was going to say thanks for that, but I just interrupted myself. So thanks again. Basement Tapes 231 is in the books.